Haru, they understand that they're going to create as much space as possible. He is the guy. The Umbrella Outburst. Oh, well, perfect one. Setting it up, and Fury is dunked on. The Umbrella Outburst onto two. He wants to go for that Stampede. No, the Unending Sorrow, the Dream Realm does a counter, and they find him. Haru has stuck himself way too far up. Azar is now here. He's doing a little bit too much, but the Infinite Fastest, that was so close.
Yep, they force it out.
Taken away, but here comes the Umbrella Outburst. They actually find him on the wrong side, and Bilal gets stampeded on, and he's going to be killed. Haru secures that one.
And, you know, look, what would have been, hang on, he is making another catch here.
Yeah, Dream Realm, he's going to try to go, but the Infinite Fastest used aggressively, and he's been pushed back in, and they get the big old Menki.
Yep, Elevate, they're feeling it, the fans are feeling it.
They sensed it out, the Universal Law and the Minion Wave, and they have it in front with Unending Sorrow, trying to go for the pushback. Impressive can pull the trigger at a moment's notice, but here we go, and they find him, and now it's going to be used in Haru. No, he's going to get picked off. Danny does that damage, and here comes the Razor Cavalry from the side. Hyde doing a little bit of work, but the Stampede onto 3, a little bit of stun lock, and the Heroic Charge is nice, but Hyde is going to be picked off. The Universal Law is going to be a little off the mark. Alpha7, none of them down. Nyap is still continuing to fight. Azar gets on his dragon, he's going to be out.
Look, they're so low, but because it's been forcing them to fight.
Dream Realm finding Haru. He's at half-life. He's on the run, and he's trying to unleash the hounds and just to get the safety, but Haru's so low, and he does get picked off, and Fury will get that. Now here comes the Razor Cavalry pushing under the tower. Danny's in such a terrible spot. The Heroic Charge is left and right, and Hyde with that control, and it looks like Danny will be shut down.
You have to sit your butt down because
and you're just in a bad spot, but the Umbrella Outburst with another Heroic Charge. He's going to try to flash away, but Bilal, it looks like he's going to go down yet again, and now Nyap is looking to fight, trying to go for Azar, and Ysacer gets that pick off. The Ferali form from Impressive is just barely enough, but now they're bouncing around on top of Nyap with that force of rush, but they finally get Impressive, but Nyap will trade his life away.
I mean, Sacer, he's doing so well.
They don't really want to go for this overlord. Ivalice, the Dream Roll right on top of him, but Danny with that bubble doing a little bit of work, and Ivalice is going to go down. The Umbrella Outburst is now going to be used, but cutting it off in half, but they're not able to go, and now it looks like Azar is going to be aggressive. He wants to go finding Ysacer. He's going to be down for the count, and Hyde running away. He's going to be fine, but Haru is going to be focused in. They're slowly going in for this one. It looks like there's no other catch. It's going to be a 2-for-1 favor.
4 people here. And they get it.
Oh, Danny been pushed back with that Heroic Charge, but he gets the steal! Danny with the Dream Realm Smite, that was perfect. And now Alpha7 on the run. They've unleashed the hounds, and Ivalice is so low. Neop is on the back line doing some serious work, but he's gonna pay for his sins. He does go down as well. Hyde is so low, Azar is doing the damage, and they find Bilal, but Danny is continuing on. He gets picked off as well, and it looks like with only 2 members, the Stampede is on point. Ysacer going all in, and Azar on the dragon gets the safety with an ace.
Yeah, Danny gets a steal, but Elevate becomes a criminal. They cleared him with an ace, and Elevate, this is time to win the game, maybe. 20 seconds, no, in fact, 30 seconds before Ysacer comes out. That's enough time. They can do it. Elevate, the fans are pushing them on. They need to push into the base.
Yeah, but 7 more seconds for Nyap to come on back in. They're gonna look to tank this one. Everybody is so low. This is a risky play. The Vanguards are there. Nyap is already up. He wants to go. They might want to go for the base race. The Razor Cavalry onto this, being pushed around, and they go for the Crystal, and Elevate will take game 1.
What a comeback, Elevate. This is the kind of quality
Rush, he doesn't really want to walk into it, and with that smite, they take it again, and the pay system, the pay draft is paid off, but it looks like he's going to go down, and Nyap making the rotation.
Okay, but the timing is a little better for Alpha7. They're going to start running around. Nyap, though.
The pullback. Nyap, the stun, the Hunter's Way breeze, and Elevate will flex.
Oh, nice attempt by Hyde. He's just giving some pokes, right? They want a T1 at the bottom.
Oh, they'll take this one, but Danny getting a little bit low. He's going to be focused in, and Ivalice gets the pick off. Bilal, all he can do is watch, not even using the umbrella.
This is a disaster. Ysacer in danger.
Oh, now they're going to go for this. The Umbrella Outburst on, and they find Ivalice. They get the return kill, and now with Ysacer doing some serious work on the back, but it looks like Bilal way too far. Ysacer's been killed as well, but Fury gets the pick, and Haru on the return wants the revenge, gets the pick off on a Fury.
You cannot stop them. The Tiger is online.
Yeah, I want to see his. Oh my God, they find Ivalice. They get the pick off. Nyap making him pay. What a nice play. But Nyap is going to go for the back line, and now the Umbrella Outburst is going to be committed. He saved it for so long, and now they have the board, but Hyde is going to be picked off. Azar is looking for the hunt. He's not able to find Fury. Bilal is looking to go on to Azar. And now with that piece, it looks like they're going to be backing off with that cannon blast to the face.
They cannot find the opening
Danny
at
decides
all.
to find Impressive with Ivalice there. He needs the backup, and now with Bilal, that cannon blast is slowing him down. They've gotten Impressive, and then they're continuing. Niap is not scared. He's going to trade his life away. That was a little too deep.
Yeah, you know what? They have a silver lining as well. There is a Splendor. Haru
Forward, they find Haru. He gets the searing stab right on this one. If the shields are going to be here, and Azar looking for this one, and Danny might be in a bad spot. He's going to go down. Azar on cleanup duty. I mean,
why did he?
Net worth is behind, and finding that guy, you're not going to really win. But Ivalice with that passive, Bridal Outburst is going to be on the 2 with that board. That's going to be nicely set up, but Ivalice somehow finally falls in the end. But now they're going to stampede on Bilal, looking to do some work. They're looking to trade it. Bilal's going to be killed. Niap is going to be there. He finds Impressive. 3 members down from Elevate, and now they're going to be on the run.
Right, so they give all the life.
Danny with that series stab. They find Haru, but Fury's going to be killed and trading away his life. Not a good trade for Elevate.
Definitely not, because the team ultimate by the side of Ivalice.
Oh, they've got all 5 members. They were looking for the gank, and they find Fury. They get the pullback, the passive, the flash away, and he's been chased down. Hyde ensures that he gets it. He's going to cartwheel back to safety. Bilal is not going to do too much, and they find this out, and Elevate is continuing on, doing a little bit of work on the Niap with 2 members down from Alpha7. They have an opportunity here.
Yep, this is doors opening. They're pried open. Who cares about that back?
Flashes away. Niap, he's going to be chased. Now here comes Bilal. Nice 3-man on Bridal Outburst, and that should be enough. Hyde, though, is the low one, and it looks like Sacer is going around. Hyde is going to be killed. Nice stampede with that stun, and that's going to be Sage's Sanctuary. Bilal trades his life away, and they're going to find it, and they find Haru. He's going to be picked. Danny is somehow still alive, but he's been bouncing around. He's going to use the Sage's Sanctuary. Fury has to go golden. He doesn't get over the wall, and Azar off to the triple kill, make it a quadra kill. He wants to go for the penta, but instead, he's going to push the mid lane.
Sacer, he needs to go back, but Impressive is going to stop him. He has found him. There is a chance to win the game at this point.
Oh, the box locking him in. Sacer, Impressive doing such a great job, and they want to end the game. What a great play by Impressive, and Azar is going to win this game.
Elevate 2. Oh, what did we say? PKL come alive.
Be funneling the farm into Danny. Let him get a little bit of a head start. But they find it. Fury, I was talking about it on the Hyde. All the pullback. He was trying to flash away, and he got caught. Yeah, first blood. I don't know what happened with the schedule, but Azar getting picked off, that is something that we didn't even see in the last game. He was going to die, but now Caesar stepped in. He is the guy, and Danny's been stuck in. It looks like he's going to be killed. Haru gets that one, but now Azar solo. He's going to be picked off as well, and Niap is on the killing spree with this double. He's going to do a little bit of work, but Haru is going to get over that wall with that passive passing, and with that kaleidoscope zones of
more time. So then if they can take this T1, it's going to be maximum value.
Yeah, Haru taking a lot of damage, but now they're going in with that shielding. It's not enough with that ruin to knock up. Sacer's going to get that one, and they want to go for at least some sort of revenge kill. They've been slowed down on the ramp. Looking around, Danny's in a bad spot. He needs to be careful. He has that wind slash, but now he's being focused. He might have been truth on the wrong way, but Niap looking for the angle, only gets one, and that's Hyde. And the Unending Sorrow, this will heal and mitigate a lot of this one. Haru's still up in front, and Alpha7, both of these guys are poking and prodding. They're not really finding, but they get the Ruinjin, and they find Hyde.
Yeah, Fury, what a play.
And Impressive with that flash. Haru is there, but the wind slash not going to connect. Danny's got those shields with that Gale's Benediction. They find Haru. They do some work, and they do get the pick off. Alpha7 making a pay. Hyde is a little bit low as well. But they find Danny. They want to go for the Azor, but he's being bounced around. They have the damage, and they do get the Seer State onto Danny. And now comes Niap. He's going to go for the whatever play. He's finding onto 2. He wants to go for Azar, but he's going to be picked off as well. A double kill going the way of Haru, and they make them pay.
But this is why early game is so important. They have to burn through 5.
They find Azar. They get the pick. Niap going all in for this one. He will trade his life away, but that's a bit of an opening. And now Haru is vulnerable. Danny not able to get the wind slash. Haru is continuing to farm as he makes his way back into the base. Danny's still up in front with Impressive. He wants to go for the Crimson before he continues on. Has the wind slash, finding the target and gets Hyde. So they do make him pay, and Alpha7 bouncing back. Haru with that. Do they have any sort of chase? The wind slash on top of him to slow him down. Now the unruly play. They're in, and Hyde with the truth. He's trying to set things up, but it wasn't really great. Niap with a pullback on Unending Sorrow, negating most of that, but they've gotten Hyde in the end, and they've gotten Ivalice as Azar, and now they will look to just chase it down. They've gotten Haru and Alpha7. All they need to do is deal Impressive, march it down in the top lane, and they will get game number 3.
Yep, this is a great response from the side of Alpha7. Crystal on the menu. They take it for the win, and there is hope for Chalk BR here.
Jing is actually invading. He knows something was going to be a stray. He's being aggressed.
Yep, and this is great news for the side of Elevate.
Yeah, and look at that, impressive. Looking to go for that smite. He will probably give up first blood on that one, and that's going to go the way of Danny where you want it to. Will following
first blood, and it's a risk, right? Because at this point, right, Danny does have your buff.
So
imagine
it's
you
also
go
not
for
great.
Yep, hide. I like that he's
A
hiding.
little bit of farewell. They've got impressive. Yeah, can't really hype that one up. Teammate with a lot of items and a net worth, so to speak. And now Impressive does get that steal. He's gonna be, now he needs to be chased down. Danny needs to ensure that he gets this. And Impressive, the more time he runs around off of that one, and now Danny will secure that buff.
Yeah, it's really about buying time,
Again,
right?
something that you don't want to do. It's small gold, but it's a little bit of a bump in terms of that net worth.
Fury
getting a little bit low. With that Haru just chasing after him, he's going to just dash away. And with that set sail going all the way around, it looks like it's going to hit the bottom lane. No, he wants to do the U-turn. He will just get back into the top lane.
Get me instructor, man. Elevate are giving the lives of Impressive.
Oh, with that Fever Barrage. Oh, the damage with Haru as well. Both of those guys. That's incredible.
Taken care of. And meantime, the top T1, this is the true target because they want Impressive to make it out after stealing those buffs.
Yeah. I mean, if they're able to get it, and now with that Mirror Domain, it looks like it's a bad spot to set sail though, but Haru's gonna be killed. And now Elevate on the run. Hyde is solo. Ysacer finds him out, gets the snipe in. They take the mid T1.
Oh, this is the big
Someone
one.
who's a little bit more, struggles against the armor, but now this set sail, finding it, the target, he's gonna use his passive, but he's gonna be left for dead, and Fury's down for the count.
Okay, he did
like Alpha7 are just like giving up on Impressive. They're like, there's no point in hunting him down. If he happens to be around like it seems right now, yeah, we'll go for this one. But it really doesn't want Hyde finding Ysacer. He's in a terrible spot. Oh, the heart link just enough. Bilal with the save. Now Impressive is a little bit low still. He's deciding to go in, trying to go for Fury, who actually uses passive. Impressive will be down.
Not the game plan that Elevate wanted.
The top
They wanted to go for the
abandoned, but now the Crimson, now the Fever Barrage is doing some work. Fury uses his passive, stays alive. Impressive is still there, and now yet again the set sail is gonna connect. And now Hyde looking for Ysacer, but he dashes away. Hyde is looking to go down, but they find Fury in return. And with this, Ivalice very low.
They make a big trade. Now 10 minutes has arrived. Haru, thanks to that distraction by the rest of the team.
There's a little bit of work going on to this one. Ivalice so low, but Niab with the Heaven and Earth mode, that seems like enough spacing. The bottom T3 has been taken out. And now Alpha7 taking the mid T3 as well. And Elevate.
In fact, if he can take down Ysacer, it could completely flip the script for Elevate.
Yeah, if he's able to find him. But now it looks like they find Haru, the Mirror Domain, but he's going to use it defensively. The dash away. Alpha7 looking for some sort of catch, but it looks like Fury been killed elsewhere. Haru, though, that's the bigger target. Danny wants to go in. The Death Precipice going to be enough, and Ysacer gets the kill.
Okay, they do get it, but at one cost.
Instantly back on this one. They find Ivalice in a bad spot. The Conductor of Souls, everything going to be thrown at him. They take down Ivalice as well.
They need
to do something, but this is the way. It's going to be split pushing. Hyde in the top lane with that top T3, but Azar with the steal on the Shadow Tyrant, crucial kill theft, and now the dash away by Impressive. He's going to be left for dead, but it doesn't really matter. They got what they wanted, and that was the steal.
In the mid, this needs to be the winning condition right now. Azar, he has to stay alive.
I mean, there's no towers in the mid lane. Hyde has been picked off. Haru now trying to make the play on the Fury. Yes, he's the target because they got him, but Haru is going to be picked off, and Alpha7, this is a huge moment. A great opening. Tries to go for Ysacer. That's going to be the target. And now the rest of them are going to be there. He's going to be looking to be killed, but they find Ivalice instead. That's a juicier target. And now the Fever Barrage, Fury dodging all of that. Azar is going to be killed. And Alpha7 off of this one. They're looking to go for this one, and they find Hyde. They get the pick off. The Crystal is there. This is a Shadow Vanguard, and Haru just throwing his body at the wing, and it looks like we're going to go to a game 5.
Vamos, Brazil! We are...
I think it has a little bit of play here, Azar, but now they find the truth, and that's going to set things up with that points. With the final frenzy, keeping him alive, he flashes away the annihilation, a little off the mark.
Punish.
And Hyde, and now they're turning it around. They find Danny, and they do end up getting first blood. Haru with a nice little rotation in the bottom lane. He has the emergence, and Ysacer gets the pick off on Azar, and now with that bounce around, they find Ivalice, who gets the kill on a Ysacer, and they get a double Ivalice, and they're turning this around, and they take Fury as well. And Elevate with a 3-for-1.
but the adrenaline is coming.
It is, and Danny is now here. He tries to go for the truth. That's going to set things up, and now the final frenzy used, the dual death, to slow him down even more, and they will chase him down. And with that annihilation, just in case they do end up getting the kill regardless.
Okay, but they give it more important.
Now Impressive, the burst ram, bouncing them around. Impressive's in the bad spot. Looks like he's going to be going down. And it looks like Alpha7 with that pickoff, they have them. And now he's on the run. Hyde, he might be chased around. The final frenzy, that's going to be the first nut life. Danny will eventually let him go, but here come the reinforcements. The annihilation is going to be sidestep. Nyap looking for that truth. Hyde looking to pump fake him around. He goes around for this one, and now he gets the truth set up, and Hyde is going to go down with a tremor smash.
Okay, why do they keep going around by Danny? He needs to look for the target. Azar or Haru, which one does he want?
He goes for Impressive of all people, but Danny, now he dives in. He finds Haru, and Impressive has already been killed. It looks like Haru's going to get back to safety, but they find Ivlis, they get Azar as well, and that's going to be a great turn of events for Alpha7. 3 members down from Elevate.
As a all of the damage, I will get the hooks.
No, don't tell me what to do, but the annihilation, that's going to do some damage. And Haru is down for about 30, and he misses yet another. Impressive is not impressive on that one. The Azure Golem is going to look to be going down, and now with Villau on the backside, they make Impressive pay for missing all of them. The 7 are moving. They take the top T2, and Niap is like, all right, you already got this one, but now they find even more. Niap looking to go in. Azar gets sniped out with that annihilation. Hits him with a through.
Yeah, that could be the end. The force, the flash from Hyde as well. It's one man against the world of Alpha7. The T3 is open for the taking. Hang on, this could be ending.
Yeah, they're gonna look to end this one. Impressive is here as well as Hyde. Somehow they need a hole. They have the knockback into the boy, but he's been killed instantly. And it looks like they've gotten Hyde and Alpha7 complete the reverse sweep.
First one ever in KIC 2025. Champion stays alive.
Vamos, Brazil! Welcome Alpha7 as you continue on your lower bracket.